Here we are with the battle. We have GBA going against Reptile MC. Make sure to check out the team builder if you haven't, because we're going over what we brought and why we brought it. But without further ado, we're going into this battle. It's interesting because he did not bring Among Us. He brought instead the whatchamacallit, the Rillaboom. So those are that's literally the only mon that's different. So that's cool that we prepared for the 6 mons that he would bring. I didn't think he would bring Rillaboom, but I thought he was gonna bring Among Us for sure. So safety goggles is kind of a waste, but it's better to be safe than sorry. We're gonna lead off with Daddy Chill because it's a pretty good lead here. Of course, if they lead the fire types, it's a little bit problematic, but I doubt they lead the fire types. We're just gonna lead off with our Obama Snow, big Bomba Snow coming through. We are able to like eat hits from Tinkaton if they want to lead Tinkaton, because they could potentially not go for a Gigaton Hammer and opt to go for like a knockoff or a whatchamacallit, or get up rocks or something of that nature. So we have some stuff. It sucks because whatchamacallit, I mean their only rocker is indeed the Tinkaton. So if it doesn't have rocks, that'd be great. Maybe if it's like AV or something for the Torn, that'd be fantastic. So that means no hazards. That would be no hazards. All right, so we'll see what they want to rock out with here. We are recording. The mic is good. We're good. This thing comes out. That's perfect. That's fine. So right here, we're just going to get up a sub. Going to be able to get up a sub here, because they're probably going to U-turn on us if I had to guess. But we eat a U-turn, unless this thing is like banded. That would be nutty. But we're going to go ahead and substitute here. 1000%. I assume they see a U-turn. They could honestly hard switch as well if they don't want to like risk Ice Shard or whatever. But we're just going to sub here. That is what Obama lead is supposed to do. It's meant to do. And easy peasy lemon squeezy. Because what they could do low key is U-turn and then go into a fire type predicting a grass move. I mean, not a grass move, an ice move. So they definitely could do that. We'll see what moves they got though. I have the team up. Shout out to Mr. CB Marcus for the easy peasy battle helper, which is fantastic because you can see the HP, the item, and the 6 that they brought, and make notes of their move sets and yada yada, and their health. I think, I don't know if I said that. They do U-turn here. All right, cool. We're gonna eat that. We're just gonna U-turn here. I mean, they're gonna U-turn here. We're gonna sub here. So U-turn has been revealed. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, excuse me. I had to take a sip of water. Needed some water. Oh yeah, fun fact. So Reptile MC and I both had weddings because this is our week 4 battle. We were supposed to play it's like a staggering weeks. We were supposed to play last week, but we couldn't because we both had weddings. So mine was throughout the week. I had to leave throughout the week, and I came back Sunday, and then his was more so on the weekend. So it was like funny because it was like not only did we have weddings, but they also finished where the other one ended. So that's funny. Oh, what sucks though? You know what sucks is that terrain is up, so that kind of blows. Earthquake is still our best play, but that does kind of blow. And we're getting some recovery, poggers. Yeah, Earthquake is our best play. Earth Power would have been cool, but Earthquake was because Tinkaton's defense is lower than its attack by a reasonable amount, so that's the reason why I opted for Earthquake. They're gonna get up rocks here. Okay. If they didn't have the terrain up, we'd be sitting pretty. This thing would be dunzo funzo because the 2 a KO. Not gonna be a 2 a KO because of the terrain, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We're getting recovery back as well, which is nice. If they go for Gigaton Hammer here, they won't be able to go for it next turn, so we're just gonna go for another EQ. So we're not looking too bad. Rocks are up, unfortunately, but it is what it is. We know this thing has Stealth Rock. Getting chip on this is great for our Torn. Granted, they do have an Alucky in the back, so that's the only problematic thing. That would be the only problematic thing. If they go for Gigaton Hammer, they could also go out into Gyarados if they really wanted to, I guess, to like try to start setting up, but it's not the safest thing to do, right? Because Blizzard and Giga Drain and all that jazz. They're gonna have to play rough here. Okay, Substitute is gonna fade, unfortunately. What? How much HP are we at actually? Earthquake's gonna come off. Good chip. This thing would be so dead, dude. This thing would be so dead. 128 from a Tinkaton. I assume it's just a regular old Tinkaton Hammer. If it has no attack, we could. Do I want to swap out here? I don't think so. I think we just go ahead and Earthquake it. I'm gonna Swords Dance in my face. Good golly. So it's Swords Dance. Dude, it sucks that they had to lead Rillaboom. Why? Oh, they're a berry too. Oh, is that speed? Oh, that's kind of heat. It's not gonna matter because we do have a Scarf Sandy Shocks, but that's heat. That's very much heat. Like I said, we're just gonna let this thing go down. They're gonna have to play rough. I thought we were gonna live that for a second. Oh, it was a crit. I think we might have been able to live that low key. Oh, I think 100% we lived that. Oh my God, we lived that. That crit super mattered because player off only does 42 to 50 if they're like jolly. Wow, that's unfortunate. We're gonna go on to Isafay's here. That's mad unfortunate, bro. Volt Switch should be able to KO from this range. Unless they're like 252 HP. I think our best play here would be to, because if we Earth Power, like the only thing that it allows in is Gyarados. So maybe I just want a T-Bolt because then it would allow in a fire type, which I feel more comfortable switching into. So yeah, we're gonna go for Thunderbolt here. So we're gonna reveal that we're Scarf because they do have a berry. That was heat. That was heat. That was a good. That was a good Tinkerton set. Oh, that's unfortunate, bro. That crit mattered. That crit definitely mattered because it didn't kill otherwise, and then we killed the Tinkaton, and then we still have Abomasnow there, and we could get momentum after we lose it. But unfortunately, that is not the case. But we did do a 1-for-1 trade, so that's fine, I guess. Aleki literally is the only thing standing in the way of Torn because after Aleki goes down, like, oh baby, yeah. So they can't go there. They cannot go to Gyarados here. That's the only thing I like. That's the only reason I didn't click Earth Power. They could also go Rillaboom, but we have Torn for that. Yeah, that was the only thing standing. They could. Granted, they could still go Rillaboom here, but they can't go Gyarados, which is great because I feel like if I went for EP and we revealed our Scarf, that's a free DD, and Dirge is not Terra yet, and I have to like maybe go hard into it, which is still not good because I am a ground type. So predicting that, so if they go for like a water type move, that would be very bad for me. The Boomer is in, the Boomer is now with the terrain all over the place. Granted, it doesn't affect Earth Power though, so that's pretty dope. I would probably see a U-turn, but I can't risk Sandy Shocks because Sandy Shocks is also very, very good this game because there's literally only like one thing standing in front of it. It's either, and it's just the Boomer. So like one Mon, either Boomer or Aleki are the only two things that are standing away in our of like two offensive threats, and I feel like he needs the Boomer. I mean, he could bring Gyarados as the Urshifu check, even though it's not really much of a check. I assume we see a U-turn here. Yep, there's a U-turn. Still can't make that play though. That's super risky. That's super risky. Can't do it. Can't do it, Captain. I cannot do it, Captain. I assume we see Aleki here. They could be screens. They could also be like normal gem explosion. So we'll see. Tweedledee. That is indeed a Aleki nickname if I've ever heard it. We're gonna go into it's a phase here, right? They could easily play around it, but they just go Boomer again, and then we're still in the same cycle. If anything, we can Volt Switch on the Boomer because we know we're faster, and this thing doesn't get Grassy Glide anymore, so that's kind of like I take comfort in that. I take comfort in that for sure. The Tinkaton would have been so dead. They just had to lead Boomer. They just had to lead Boomer. I mean, it still would have been so dead if they just didn't crit us, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll see what this thing wants to go for here. They opt to Volt Switch. Okay, fine. Fine by me, fine by me, fine by me. They have to switch out here. I'm just going to go for a Volt Switch because, yeah, it's not optimal for me to even stay in here. They can't risk an Earth Power unless they're like Magnet Rise, and if they are Magnet Rise, yeah, okay, there it is. Speak of the devil. So we're gonna Volt Switch up out of here. That's still good damage. I'll take it. So they are Magnet Rise, so that's good to know. I guess what I do is I go back into Torn. I mean, it doesn't matter what I go into. I don't want to go into Count Me and take extra rack ship, so I'm just gonna go into Torn because we can get it back. Is that lefties? Seems like lefties. It is indeed lefties. So it's getting a bunch of health back with the terrain. We're gonna go back out into Isafay's because like Thunderbolt's still doing a decent amount of damage, so I'm not too upset with it. This thing can't really touch us if it's just mono electric moves, and if it doesn't have explosion, like we're fine. So we'll see what this thing wants to go for here. They opt to go for a Volt Switch, fine by me. Oh, it's not getting a recovery anymore because of Magnet Rise. I'm silly. For a second, I was like, why is it not getting back recovery? Part of me wants to just go fire off discharges because I feel like that's the better play because on the switch they can go into, I can just para something rather than going for T-Bolt. Granted, I do get optimal damage, but I feel like Discharge is cool. Oh, Terra Blast. Okay, Sandy Shocks. How much is it doing? Oh, that's doing nothing. That's bouncing. So we're gonna Discharge here. That's good damage. That's great damage. That is phenomenal damage. Granted, I don't like taking, of course, I don't like taking HP from my Sandy Shocks, but that's still good damage. So I'm just gonna go for another Discharge here. I have to go for a Terra Blast. It does tickle. I'm gonna go for another Discharge. I think we live one more. Let me see. 63 HP. Yeah, we should live. Unless they're modest. Are they modest? Yeah, even if they're modest, we live. I think we take this thing out. They could withdraw. Like what I'm saying. Oh, they do have to withdraw. Okay, fine. Because I was gonna say, like, if they give me this, it's huge because Torn just wins. Like, it's the fastest thing on the field. They're going to go into Rillaboom here. That's fine. We're going to also get a turn of recovery back, which is fantastic. So shout out to Boomer for healing the squad. Shout out to Boomer for healing the squad. So we're going to go for a Discharge here. Can we snag a little paralysis? No paralysis, unfortunate. Get a little bit HP back, which is fantastic. They also have leftovers on the Boomer, so that's more information, which is great to know. That damage on Aleki is fantastic. I assume that their last move probably is like Rapid Spin in case I had hazards. So we brought leftovers to team. I'm not gonna risk anything. We're gonna go right onto Torn, of course. They can't freely set up. They have to like go for a U-turn repeatedly, honestly, because I mean that's how they should use Boomer. And like I'm not gonna risk my Sandy Shocks. Torn is in, Torn is now. They're gonna probably U-turn. Yep, there's a U-turn. So like what I kind of want to do is I kind of want to go into Dragalge, even though that is our soft Chi-Yu check. But like we do have things for Chi-Yu. Tweedledee comes out, and there's so it's getting healthy again, which sucks, dude. They could Terra Blast here. They could hard Terra Blast, or they could Volt Switch. Because if they hard Terra Blast, I'm pretty sure not able to take another one. So part of me wants to go into Kelp Me. So that's what I think. That's what I'll do. Let's go into Kelp Me here. They don't really have. They don't have any switch-ins to this thing. I could just fire off a Sludge Bomb for free. Maybe they go for Terra Blast, assuming I go into Issa Phase. I assume, right? They go for Volt Switch. Wow. Okay, good play. I didn't think they were gonna go for Volt Switch. But like, what do they do? They go into Gyarados, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't even know what they go here. I did not think they were gonna. So they've just been clicking Volt Switch every time. I thought they were gonna go for Terra Blast because like it prevents, because I can't kill my Sandy Shocks. So I thought they would for sure go for Terra Blast just to be able to a KO, because it outspeeds us even though we are Scarf. It's interesting. So we'll see what they want to go into here. Kind of stuck in a little bit of a game, and a little bit of a U-turn, Volt Switch shenanigans momentum. But they have no switch into Dragalge, which is kind of nutty. We also get a little bit of HP back thanks to the grassy terrain. They own Gyarados here. Okay. Because they could DD in my face. I think we just go into Urshifu here. If they DD, I mean, I don't think they could DD because like terrain is up. So I think they would, I don't know what they would go for here. Actually, they go for Earthquake. Okay, that's fine. We should be, this will bounce. Yeah, it does nothing. Cool. All right, I was about to say, they shouldn't really DD in front of me. Part of me wants to go for an Ice Punch, predicting the Boomer. There's no way they stay in, knowing that I could potentially have Thunder Punch. So I kind of want to make that read, because I just feel like they don't stay in. Granted, they could, and they're like Power Herb Fly would be crazy. But I really don't think they do. They wouldn't go hard Volk. That'd be nuts. I'm gonna go for Ice Punch here. I just don't think they stay in. All right, cool. Perfect. All right, show me the Boomer, please. That is the Boomer. Perfect. All right, bro. Nice. Ice Punch coming out. Boom, bada bing. Big damage. Not enough though. I will say that is not enough. That is most definitely defensive boy over here. Not gonna be able to pick up the 2 KO. Unfortunately. Grass is gonna disappear as well, so that's okay. I wish I had U-turn now for sure, but we don't. We're gonna get up out of here. We're gonna skedaddle, go into Torn. Urshifu had 4 moveslot syndrome this week because I needed a lot of these moves, but I also wanted to run like Swords Dance. I also wanted to run U-turn. I also wanted Jet, so that way like we could prevent like any like late game shenanigans with Shiyu and stuff. So like know which moves we wanted. So I was very much struggling to pick any 4 because like they all felt great. Pokemon, please give us like 6. Not really, but that'd be crazy. That would be nuts. All right, so we're gonna see what they want to go for here. I assume it's another Drum Beating. Oh, okay, so we're gonna take Drum Beating, not a U-turn this time. I'm gonna lower our speed. They don't stay in here, obviously. Can we KO Regieleki from this range? Actually, we could KO Regieleki, honestly. Or I guess we go for Heat Wave here. Because what do you switch into? I guess you would switch into Aleki, right? So I think we go for Heat Wave. We go for Heat Wave here because it hits what's in front of us. It can also deal decent damage to the Aleki and potentially take it out. So we'll see. I just choked on some water. Oh my god. I just choked on so much water. Well, oh my gosh, I almost died. You almost saw a live drowning on camera. Holy moly. Wow. They're gonna withdraw here. Oh gosh, it just went down the wrong pipe. You know how you take water and for some reason the water just goes down. If we heat the Heat Wave, this is very big. Of course we don't. Oh my god, dude. Oh, that's bro, why does this game hate me? Oh my gosh. They could definitely still go for Terra Blast. They really could. The only problem is I don't like Dragalge getting chipped down, but that's oh, that's so bad. Because we would have killed this Aleki and then Torn is so free. Oh man, bro. Maybe they go, if they go for Terra Blast and they got me. They did go for Terra Blast, damn it. Well, they have to go for it again or they don't kill. So I was expecting them to do it last time and they didn't do it. Oh bro, that sucks, dude. Why? What is it, 95? Isn't it 95 or something? It's 95%. Like, why? They Volt Switch here. They Terra Blast. Okay, we should be able to eat this. That is like so very annoying. We just go for a Sludge Bomb here. It's pretty free against their whole team. They don't have any resist. We just go for Sludge Bomb. Should already be dead. Now we're taking a lot of damage on our Dragalge because it does not take a Heat Wave. So this thing is gonna come out. We're gonna go ahead and get a nice little Sludge Bomb on it, which is great. Ooh, crit. I'll take it. That's good damage. I'll take it 100%. Now the question is, do they opt to DD in my face now? I mean, they could definitely Earthquake again. They don't really have much on Gyarados that could touch Urshifu. Granted, they could DD right here. I guess losing Urshifu would be pretty bad. All right, what do they go for here? They go for Waterfall. Okay, that's fine. All right, cool. No DD. This thing is in range of Ice Punch if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Ice Punch should be able to take this thing out. If they go into Rillaboom, that's fine, because then we'll get more chip on it. Oh man. All right, cool. They let this thing drop. This thing is dead. Gyarados is down and out, which is fantastic. They probably go Alecki or they go Boomer, one of the two. I assume, oh, Captain, who's this? Chi-Yu comes out. Now the question is, do I want to just go for an Aqua Jet? Because if we lose this, is that fine? For the most part, it's pretty fine. I would say go get my chip here. Go into, the thing is, are we gonna lose to Alecki, bro? If I should not have risked that Terra Blast. I really should have, because if we had that 67 HP, we're fine. This thing could be Scarf. Party wants to go for Aqua Jet. If I go into Dragology, I'm just sacking it. So I'm just gonna go for Aqua Jet here. Go for Aqua Jet, get big damage off on this thing, which is great. And go for Psychic. Okay, that's fine. Urshifu does go down. Urshifu does go down. It's Life Orb. Oh, great. That's fantastic. That's good to know. All right, so now we just go into Bernado here. Yeah, we just go into Bernado. We know it's Life Orb. All right, cool. Dude, if I had some Stealth Rock up, I really wanted to bring Hazards this game. I wasn't able to fit him up. I guess I just go for a Bleak Wind Storm, right? Because we can KO this thing. I'm trying to predict the Alecki, but I don't think that's the smartest thing to do. I'm just gonna go for a Bleak Wind Storm. If we get a speed drop, that'd be great. If they do go into Alecki, I mean, if we get a speed drop on the Alecki, that'd be huge. But we should be able to outspeed that thing. I think they're gonna withdraw here. All right, what do we see? Can we do connect? Can we get a speed drop? Bro, please give me the speed up. Give it to me. Give it to me. It was a crit. Justice. Let's go. And the speed drop. Let's go, baby. All right, so if they're modest, I want to say we should outspeed. I'm just nervous in case they're like not modest. Because if they're timid, then it's like a bad time. We just go for a Heat Wave here. Yeah, oh, and we land. Perfect. Thank you, Torn. Thank you. That was making my... I was more so... I knew we were going to... I mean, I knew we should have outsped, but I was more so nervous because all of my moves are inaccurate, aside from Nasty Plot. So it's a little bit nerve-wracking. So this thing is dead as well, so that's great. Fly Me Away comes out. We go Hard Dirge here. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Oh, wait. Wait. That was not a good play. That was not the best play. I mean, as long as I don't Terra Blast Water, we're fine, but that was not good. That was clicking way too fast. Oh, that was not good. I should have went Dragology first. Because Torrent beats Chi-Yu and Rillaboom. I should have went Dragology first, because now I potentially, if they do Terra Water, that is a bad, very, very, very bad situation to be in. I mean, they're going to have to Terra into something here, because they're not going to want to take a Bleak Wind Storm. As my camera goes out. Oh, please don't Terra Water. Please don't. I mean, they could Terra Water, just don't Terra Blast me, I should say. You see Terra Water? There's a Terra Water. Oh, God. Please don't Terra Blast me. That, dude, why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this to myself? I'm thinking way too fast. Don't Terra Blast. They go for Psychic. Okay, that's fine. All right, perfect. We're getting leftovers back, which is great. We're getting Terra Fairy here, and we're gonna slack off. They're gonna have to stay in as well, which is awesome. So that's cool. This thing shouldn't be able to, like, Dirge kind of beats this thing because it doesn't have any moves that can hit us super effectively. And granted, like, we don't resist the fire typing anymore, but that's fine. They do have to Fire Blast. We do live. Holy moly. Shout out to lefties. We're going to get some leftovers recovery back as well. Ooh, that Fire Blast was scary. Holy moly. We're going to slack off again. We're going to Fire Blast as well. Yeah, we do live that. Perfect. So we're going to slack off some more. We could waste their Fire Blast. Which, I mean, it's fine. But they do waste our, whatchamacallits. You know, it'd be great. A Fire Blast missed. We're going to slack off yet again. It's a very close game. So they're going to withdraw here. Okay. You probably see Chi-Yu if I had to guess. Yep, there it is. So we're going to be able to get back up to full here. I think at this point, I sack off Kelp Me. Because they could go for Psychic, or they could go for like an Overheat or something. I think the best play is going into Kelp Me. But they could go Fire Move. Fire Move makes sense. If they go, I mean, Psychic wouldn't make sense if I stayed in, because I was at full, so they might think, oh, I might stay in just because I'd be able to take a hit or whatever. But or they might predict me to swap out because I need health on my Dirge. So we'll see what they want to go for here. Survey says Sunny Day. I mean, that's okay. That's fine, I guess. We're gonna go for a Sludge Bomb here. Psychic we're gonna be in range of Psychic for sure. It's a critical hit. All the crits. We're seeing all the crits. I just go into, I think I go into you, and then I click Thunderbolt, because that brings in the Boomer. I mean, Dirge and Torrent should be able to get the job done, because it will bring in the Boomer, which then allows Bernado to come in. Sunny Day, actually Sunny Day does matter because it's increased damage. We should be able to live. And we get the Photosynthesis proc, which is dope. So attack is heightened. So we just click Thunderbolt here. I think I just go for T-Bolt, go for maximum damage. Yeah, just go for maximum damage here. All right, cool. So this thing goes down. Dope. We're gonna be able to waste their whatever Sunders they have left. I think they have 3 left out of the 5, or 2 left. Might have 2 left. They could U-turn here as well. I mean, U-turn probably is always their play. But I'm just gonna Thunderbolt. I could save it as a sack though, so that way I can get Dirge in freely, which might, because like Thunderbolt won't net me anything. They could go for like Drum Beating or something, but I don't think they ever like stay in. If they U-turn, that's fine. Like I said, we just sack the whatchamacallit and then go on to Dirge for free, and not have to risk that. So I think that's fine. I think that's the better play, because like we lose nothing by going Torn here. If they go for Jumping, so be it. We can literally go for a Bleak Wind Storm, so I'm kind of fine with that. That should be fine. That should be fine. We can save it as a sack, so that way Dirge can freely get in instead of trying to switch into Volcard. because I think we would be at the losing end of that exchange because of rocks. And then I meant to check the Sunderns, but I forgot. We're going into Torn. Bernado is here. Bernado is now. What do they go for here? It could be a U-turn. Yeah, U-turn was their best play, in my opinion. So we're gonna get up out of here. We'll see what this thing wants to do. I mean, we die, but whatever. We're gonna get the photosynthesis after we die. That's weird. That's weird. I do wish I had more HP on this thing. Had we just not gone into that turn on Terra Blast, we would have been fine. Fire Blast, so we waste one. Great, fantastic. Does the sun go away this turn? Then it does. Nice. Now we can go into Dirge here. Do we take 2? We might be able to after lefties and whatchamacallit. All right, so 185. I think we should be fine. Yeah, it should be able to 2-shot. So we're gonna go for a Torch Song here. Cool, bet. Nice, perfect. That's not too bad. Torch Song comes off. Will we be able to snag the KO is the question. We do, perfect, nice. So Dirge should just win it here. Easy peasy, love a squeezy, baby. It should just be able to clean up here. Go get the lefties and the grassy terrain. Perfect, nice Dirge. Nice Dirge, nice Dirge, full HP Dirge coming through, baby. They can't quiver on me or anything, so that's great. Get the KO on that. We're gonna Torch Song again because we can. They have to go for Fire Blast. They've already used, I'm pretty sure. Oh, they're gonna quiver. On the off chance, I guess I'm unaware. I mean, not unaware, even though I most definitely am, so that's fine. It literally doesn't matter here. Maybe they don't know? I mean, they have to know. There's no way they don't. Let me just double check. I am unaware, so that's great. I just had to double check myself. I was like, wait a minute. We're gonna Torch Song. They're gonna Fire Blast here. Should be able to take this no problem. Yep, perfect. So we're gonna go for Torch Song again. Stacking up, baby, it's stacking up. Because we are now at +3. At this point, we do indeed go for another Slack Off here. Because we can waste out their Fire Blast, and that's all we really need to do. Because after that, they don't have any much to hit us. The grass is gonna disappear, so they're not gonna gain any health back, which is great. And we have 5 Slack Offs left, so we're gonna use them. They should have 3 Fire Blasts, I think. We have to just Slack Off here as our best play, otherwise we would indeed just lose. So Fire Blast comes out, cool. Gonna be able to take that. And they snag a burn. Wow, that's crazy. Landing it and getting the burn. Wow, this man's talented. That is talent. It's talent. So it's gonna mitigate our leftovers, which is not ideal, but tis what it is. Gonna Slack Off yet again. That burn sucks. That most definitely does suck. Oh, we would be able to take out Volcarona, so depending on what they are though. And go for Fire Blast again. Cool, we're tanking that, it's fine. We might not be able to take it out depending on what type of HP investment they have, because right now we do 55 to 65, but I'm just gonna waste out their Fire Blast. That's literally my best play, because I mean, they might even be out because we're at 3. We're gonna Slack Off one more time. They might be on their last Fire Blast. I should have been keeping track of how many they used, because we were at 5 out of 8, I think they went for it 3 times, and so they were down to 5. Oh, they Giga Drain here. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna Earth Power here though. They Giga Drain again. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's great. I think now we for sure win because we're out of range of Fire Blast, and they might even be out of them actually. So we're gonna Earth Power here. Big damage, perfect. So this thing will go down. And Dirge coming through, baby. Dirge coming through. Big old Dirge. Yeah, because we're out of range of another Fire Blast, and all we have to do is click EP. EP coming through. Are they out of Fire Blast already? Did I miscount? No, they had one more. Yeah, okay. So we should be fine. Perfect. That's going to be the game. Big Dirge coming through. Shout out to the Dirge doing Dirge things. We love it. Torch Song is so great. Torch Song is fire. We are going to snag a nice little 2-0 dub here. Of course, it would be better to win with more because of points and whatnot, but we did get the dub. GG's to Septile MC. That was a good game. It was a little bit of a haxy match because we got crits, we got misses, we got all this other stuff, we got burns. It was crazy. He didn't miss a single Fire Blast, but yeah, I missed my first Heat Wave. That is Pokemon. Why? 95, 85. That's just nutty to me. Fire Blast is the more innocuous move, yet not a single time. I click Heat Wave once and I just miss on a turn that is kind of vital. But like I said, GG's. If you guys like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up down below. If you are new, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so you know when I post. Without further ado, I'm your boy Jay. I'm gonna get about your hair and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.